Gyrospin14 here, back with another video. So today's video will just be an in-depth look again and explanation on a certain champ. And today I will be talking about Hela. Why not? Let's talk about Hela. So Hela, she is an amazing champion. She's really good for a lot of things. And I believe she can do Realm of Legends on her own if you play very well. So let's just read her bio. And I hope you read that. And then I will be going over her health, her attributes, then her abilities, special attacks, signature ability, and then I will be going over some duels to see how good Hela is. Actually, not duels. Let's go Realm of Legends. Okay, so health 8,498, attack 681, critical rating good, critical damage rating good, armor rating I think it's pretty 9.6%. Yeah, it's not the best. I think. Let's compare to Green Goblin's armor. Yeah. Electro's armor. Yeah, Hela doesn't have the best armor. Like, she's pretty good. Okay. So block proficiency, okay. So now on to her abilities. So let's start off with the Spirit of the Dead. Passive. It's a passive. And you can see later in my fight that it's like that winged circular dead thing, and it starts off at 0. And then every time you do a medium, so as you can see here, Hela controls the spirit of the dead, using them to power her fury buffs, giving them infinite duration, as long as she has spirits. The next, each fury buffs on her drain her spirits over time. But each strike of her summons swords, which means every medium, every special 1, special 2, and I don't think so in special 3. But okay, so every I'm gonna so it's like every of those swords thing, the one you do every medium, and the ending combo of her special 1, the start of her special 2, and so so if her spirits are exhausted, which means they're at 0, her fury buffs will expire one at a time, so it has a duration. So the fury buff will suddenly have a duration, and when that duration falls, it's that fury buff is gone. Not forever though, unless you have a spirit. You can keep gaining spirits as long as you do medium. So it's for aggressive players, I should say. Next, while charging her heavy attack, Hela continuously gains fury buffs, granting a certain amount of attack. I wouldn't suggest this because it's not like Quake, which she instantly evades after when being charged at. So no, don't. Unless you have a really long stun in the opponent. So passive. After taking more than 8% of her base health and not modified health, in damage from a single strike. Take, take note of that. Single strike. Hela gains a physical resistance buff until she's struck by a heavy attack and then it falls off. It does not stack, but if triggered multiple times, its effect increases by the original amount that it gives. So special 1, it triggers a fury buff. That's it. Special 2, armor break. That's what you want if you have like at least 5 furies. Then special attack 3, I think you could do this. If you want to do this, it's fine. So here it is. This attack deals bonus physical damage up to 7% of the target's missing health based on the number of fury buffs active on Hela. Max damage at 5. So if you have 5 fury buffs, it's gonna deal 35% of the target's missing health. And that's a lot. That's pretty good. So now let's check. Excuse me there, guys. Let's check her synergy bonuses. So she has one with Thor Ragnarok or Loki. Immortal Souls. For Hela, nullify effects have a reduced chance to trigger. For Loki, so I don't think you'll understand this if you don't know how to play Loki, but okay. Well, they are cursed, which means you have used your SP3 on your opponent, so they will have like a cursed debuff. Loki always counts as having more health than his opponent. Because when you use your special 2, when the curse when the curse is active and you have more health than your opponent, it deals like a certain percentage of their health as direct damage. But it only triggers if you have more health than your opponent. But with the synergy with Hela, you always have more health than your opponent. Well, of course, they are cursed. So for Thor Ragnarok, gains plus 100% perfect block chance when auto blocking. So when you're dashing towards your opponent, when you're trying to intercept and your intercept misses, you have a chance to auto block. So when you auto block, the damage will be like a parry damage. Or if you don't have the parry mastery, the regular block damage. But with the synergy with Hela, you're gonna take 0 damage from that auto block. So Queen of Hell. Champions have a 20% chance to instantly regain 20% of their health just before they're knocked out. The chance increases by 20% for each champion on their team currently knocked out with Angela. So any champion you use, as long as you have Hela and Angela in a single team, you have a chance to revive yourself for 20% of your health. So that's pretty good. So it starts off at 20% with champions knocked out, 40% if one person is knocked out, 60% if 2 champions are knocked out, 80% if 60% if 3 champions are knocked out, 80% if 4 champions are knocked out. Oh no, it should be. Wait, let me just quickly calculate this. Sorry, guys. 20% 0, 41, 62, 83, 104. Okay, so when 4 of your teammates are dead, you have a 100% chance to instantly regain 20% of your health if you're the last champion alive. So that's amazing. So, Hell Lords. So it's a synergy with Dormammu and Mephisto. So for Hela, you begin the fight with 1 bar. That's pretty good. Dormammu. Increase any health gained while this imbued dimensional link is active by 25%. So imbued, that is just I forgot how imbued works. Oh gosh. I'll do a video on Dormammu soon. Then Mephisto regained the first soul spent to trigger soul imprisonment each fight. So that's pretty good. Okay, so that's it for the game, for like the abilities of Hela, but now let's go over to her signature ability. I need to find someone with an awakened Hela. Oh gosh, give me a minute. And I found someone with a Hela that is awakened, and it's Jumbo Q of MMXIV. So thanks to him or her, you never know. So Goddess of Death. At the start of the fight, each champion in Hell's team that is knocked out grants her plus an X amount of spirits. So if one champion is knocked out, it would be for example in this Hela 34.84 spirits. But if 2 people are knocked out, that would be twice the amount of that. So if you pair that with the Angela synergy, that would grant you like 100, roughly 136 furies. 136 furies if you have 4 champions knocked out, and 100% chance to revive 20% of your health. Think about that, guys. It's amazing. So next, the first time a Hela would be knocked out in each fight, she gains an indestructible buff which lasts for a certain amount of seconds. So I've seen videos and the revive triggers before the indestructible. So after you revive, you're back down. You got hit again, you're down to 0% again. You get your indestructible buff, which lasts for an X amount of seconds. which is amazing. You have two ways to keep Hela alive, and that's amazing. Okay, so let's show you what can she do in the Realm of Legends. And let's build a team around her. So Hela, bring in Angela, and then can I have double joke? I don't want to have double Angela. And then let's just do a regular team. Nah, let's just. She doesn't have any, right? Yeah, I don't have any of those. Let's just pair the regular Guardian's team with Ronan. So Cosmic Supremacy. There you go. Cosmic Supremacy plus critical damage rating plus N plus rivals plus armor and the Queen of Hell synergy. So hey, it's a Cosmic team plus a Raccoon. So keep in mind that my Hela is only at 330, rank 3, level 30. Okay, so I'll be back when I've built like 5 Furies on Hela. Well, actually, no, I'll show you how to build it first. Okay, so let's just knock every single people in my team first. So let's start off this. So this is also basically showing her signature, no, synergies. So let's see, 20% chance to revive 20%. So it's only a 20% chance to revive 20% of your health. So let's see, will it trigger the first one? Come on, Winter Soldier. No. So now it's up to 40%. Let's bring in the Black Bolt. And let's see what will happen. Okay, Black Bolt. Black Bolt's turn. Then Rocket, then Angela. That should be 80%. So you should be able to trigger. Unless you're so unlucky you don't get the trigger. But let's see. Black Bolt, 40%, and yes, okay, it actually triggered 40%. As you can see there, I gained plus 1,297 health. Wait, was it one? No, I think it's just 297. So, like, yeah, I gained health. So, yeah, I gained 20%, which is pretty good. So now 60% on the rocket. Let's see. Will it trigger? And anytime. Okay, here we are. 60% chance to trigger this time. Or is it gonna. Oh, yes, it did. It triggered. That's nice. Now it's 80% chance on the Angela. Will it trigger? Okay, Angela, let's see, will it trigger? 80%. Okay, next, after this, Hela will have a 100% chance to revive. Okay, so here we are. Angela, Winter Soldier. Okay, here we are. Okay, there you go. It actually triggered. 80% chance. So that's pretty nice. It started triggering from 40%, then 60%, then 80%. It all triggered. So, but like, yeah, it's rare that it should revive at 40 and 60, so it's pretty lucky that that occurred. So next, time to show you how I play Hela. And let's get it started. So, it's either an interceptor parry, then just two mediums like that. As you can see on the top left, I'm gaining these Fury buffs. No, Spirit of the Dead buffs. As you can see there, I'm just constantly building this up for extremely long fights like this. So I'll be back in a sec. No, actually, let's just show you her SP3 first. So as you can see, I'm at 450, 495, 540. It takes a lot of ramp up time. And 585. So her SP3. Then I will cut first. Pretty nice. So I'll be back in a sec. Hey guys, I'm back and I've built up around 1,000 Spirit of the Dead charges. And as you can see, I just launched another special 3. So I just kept doing mediums. So as you can see, there are 1,170. Now let's try to get. Okay, let's just break this. See, I'm still constantly building up from these mediums. Let's launch our first one. As you can see there, whoa. Got our first Fury buff. So we're going to try and get to 5. As you can see there, it's going down on how based on how many Furies you have. So if you have 1, it's gonna decrease by 1 every time. If you have 2, it's gonna decrease by 2 every time. You have 3, and so on and so forth. Okay, as you can see there. Okay, so my damage is slowly ramping up. Okay, third one. You could also charge your heavy, but it's pretty risky. So I don't do it unless it's like it's in an easy fight. Fourth one. And after the 5th one, we're just gonna keep spamming the special 2. Bait another SP1. Come on, Winter Soldier. Come on. Okay, really? Okay, there we are. So as you can see there. So now I have... Not yet. Okay, so now I have 5 Furies. And you can see what I'm going to try and do now. So I'm going to rapidly attack. Play super aggressive. Make sure you still keep those mediums up. Okay, let's just bait another special one. And then special 2, that's the animation for it. As you can see, that armor break. Okay, let's see how... Oh, gosh. 3k, guys. Pretty good. Pretty good again, Hela. So that's actually really nice up damage just from that. So I'm not gonna take myself up to 10 Furies, but okay. So you can see my Fury count going... My Spirit of the Dead count going down. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm just constantly building up again my Spirit of the Dead charges. Oh, sorry about that. And here we go, another special 3, but you'll see, it's gonna deal some direct damage against Winter Soldier. Let's try and time that perfectly. As you can see there, it dealt the regular roughly 4,000 damage with 5 Furies, but it also dealt an extra 8,335 based on the opponent's lost health. So let's keep going. Okay, so what I'm going to try and do now is get to another special 2, then I'm gonna end this fight. Because it's taking way too long. So you can see really the damage potential of Hela. Even this is just at 330. I know most champions can do it much quicker than Hela. But like still. Damage potential, pretty good. You can see those nice crits. Let's get another special one just to get to 6 Furies. Why not? Let's see the damage here. Pretty good. As you can see, we just fell under 1,000 Spirit of the Dead charges. So you can see now I'm just playing this regular game of charging this up. Get to 7. Okay. Maybe when we get to 50% of his health. But I do want to see the damage of this special 2. So as you can see, we're just spamming that. Okay, here we are. Special 2. How hard are you gonna hit special 2? Okay, 2,000. 3.2k crits. Oh gosh, this is insane. That's gonna be a rough 5k crit. Okay, this is just insane damage, Hela. Okay, so we're going to get the special 3 and see how much direct damage that deals. Just get another parry. And here we are, special 3. We can see how much damage this deals alone. And we're gonna see how much energy damage that deals. Or direct damage, I should say. 5,058 regular damage. Nice. 18,305 direct damage. Amazing. So we're back at this again. Okay. Just block that entire thing. Oh, it's now a 1,000 crit thing. Okay, that's nice. So I'm not dead. As you know, because of the amazing Spirit of the Dead mechanic. Let's get a nice intercept. The fight's probably gonna be over soon, so I'll make the most out of it. Okay, my last special 3 before I probably die. So, see how much damage it deals. 5,278 more because I have the Courage Mastery. And I'm under 50%. And then 22,229 direct damage. Amazing. So that's pretty good. So you can see it also works charging those. So as you can see now I have 10 Furies. I don't think I can keep this for long. But as you can see the crits are amazing. Just trying to get an intercept. Holy. Oh my gosh. Okay, I did not mean to make it 11. I think that just made my situation worse. Oh, it's starting to fall. And I'm dead. But that was amazing potential for Hela. And as you can see how much damage that just dealt. That was insane. That's insanity there, guys. So it dealt over 400k and this is just 330, guys. Please don't compare it to Stark Spidey, Star-Lord, or any of those best damage dealers out there. She's more of the utility type, and I like that. It's pretty amazing. So let's wrap it up. So tip 1 on Hela, play aggressive. Tip 2, build up those Spirit of the Dead charges. Tip number 3, always hold on to the Fury. Make sure it doesn't fall off. Tip number 4, make sure you don't get hit. Tip number 5, intercepting would be really great here. Tip number 6, her synergies. Utilize them as much as you can. And final tip, apply that armor break or that direct damage in the special 3. So that's gonna wrap it up for this Hela video. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you learned something from this. And I'll see you all later. Bye.